How to make fine hair look fuller. That is the topic of today's video, and I'm just gonna get straight into it. There's a number of things, starting from the shampoo. And if you're using the proper shampoo, which I sell a variety of great shampoos for fine hair, for thin hair, for volume, it starts with how you're prepping and cleansing the hair. Now, there's a difference between, I've done videos on this, between thin hair or thinning and fine hair. This individual mannequin here, the hair strand is extremely fine, right? But the hair is not thinning, okay? You could have a ton of fine hair. Thin means that the density is very, very thin, so you're gonna be seeing a lot more of your scalp, which means you may be losing your hair or whatever other issues are going on. So there's a big difference. You can have a ton of fine hair, okay? You can have very, very thick hair, but the density is very, very thin, okay? So that's one thing you have to understand. There's a big difference. Now, when it comes to hair types like that, right, whether you're thinning or the hair texture itself is fine, what you need to do is create something that's going, or use something that's going to bind the hair together and create thickness. Because if you're using products that are a bit on the oily side, things that are like pomades, you know, that are oil-based or anything that's not really designed to soak up the oils, it's gonna make your hair look wet, greasy, thinner, right, than you want, and it's not really going to work out too well. So you need products like my sea salt spray, Tidal Wave, or the talc powder. I've done various videos with techniques on how to actually make the hair thicker. You can do little tricks like teasing, like this with your fingers, right? Where you're gonna go in this way, and you're going to push down on the root to get more volume. And what that does, it helps support the style a little bit. If you've got really, really, really short cropped hair and you wear it kind of like messy or spiked, that's one of the best techniques. Also, by going like this, rubbing the scalp, what you're doing is you're creating like a cushion, and you're gonna get a lot more volume that way. But you do wanna stay away from products that are going to make your hair on the more wet looking side, greasy, oily, because that's just gonna make it look a lot thinner, and there's no binding, there's no way for the hair to actually be thickened, okay? So it comes down to the products you're using when you cleanse your hair, the styling products like the pre-stylers like 25 spray or Tidal Wave, the blow dry technique, right? Are you using a technique where you're lifting and getting volume at the root area, which I've done loads of videos on? And then what products are you using to finish the style? Again, you have to be very, very careful that you're using the right products. And then, last but not least, it comes down to the haircut. Do you have the right haircut to add volume to your hair? You may have something that is just so heavy in weighing your hair down that you can never achieve volume, okay? Or it can be cut and layered too much that your hair actually looks thin, right? It looks very, very thin because it's layered in properly. I've seen that many times where the haircut actually makes the hair look like it's very straggly and thin, and that's a nightmare. You need to be getting the right haircut to strengthen up, right, the shape, to make it look stronger and thicker and fuller. So those are very, very important. Let me know if you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.